Alright, back for another one of these. Oh boy, another league race, and this time we're in DNS. DNS League, which is kind of the home league for me really, where league racing all started. First race of 2018, and would you look at this, it's in flipping Monza, my least favourite track I'd say to drive on this game. Anyways, I was hoping for a wet race, but instead we got a wet quali, and we actually did okay, relatively speaking. Got P4. I was fairly happy with that, because I knew there were some quicker people behind me, which made me slightly nervous for the race, but look, this is a decent starting place, and I had decent luck here in TMC, and I finished P5, so keep it on the track, you never know. And here we go. I decided to start on the softs. I didn't want any part of those mediums. Oh boy, so here we go, 5 red lights, away we go. We get a decent start. Can we kind of hold status quo, not really attacking, but we're coming under a little bit of pressure actually now, coming near the back end of the straight. I take a nice conservative braking point, and you can see Archie gets a bit cooked into the turn 1. Mercandy slips through here, and he actually takes the place off us. So look, P5, I was happy enough with it, and just going through the start phase, I felt fairly okay doing a 2-stop here. I didn't want to do the 1-stop on the mediums, but again, just being very cautious. You don't want to get wing damage here, or anywhere really. And we slide a little bit, but we get a decent exit out of that chicane, and then coming into the first Lesmo. You can see Mercandies has a bit of a moment here, and we decide to go for it. And I thought the move was on, and it was a bit half-hearted, and fuck.
Okay, box. We're adjusting
Fuck.
the strategy. Come in this lap.
Fuck, yes. Flip's sake, and of course this instantly ruined the race. Come in, fit the mediums on, do the long run, and by this stage, look, we were dead last, and it was a very uneventful race throughout. Then you're going to see some highlights, but I mean, judging by how long this video is, you can kind of tell that this race wasn't very good. Look, I will be honest, it would have been nice if he'd left some space, but look, at the same time, if that were me, I would have said we dive past Swanee here on who's using no assists. So, or he's not using any traction, I think is what it is. But yeah, look, if that was me and I was on Mercandies' position, I would have said that's my corner. You can't really stick your nose in there. So look, that's the only fair way to look at it. And we make a mistake there on lap 17, which actually comes out to be very costly. You see, we lost 7 seconds. We're down 7 seconds on our fastest time. We lost a good bit of time. Lap 18, Archie comes out of the pits on his super softs. We hop into P6 briefly, but we have to pit again. There was really no sense. Here he gets in the next lap, lap 19. He gets obviously the DRS. I should have really backed out of this sooner, because I knew going down that straight that I'm not fighting him. Like, this isn't my race. With Archie, it's not my race. I really should have just let him. I kind of backed off as he went to the outside, or for the inside of Ascari, but I ran wide as a result. I didn't lose a bunch of time, but enough time anyways. And there we go, super softs, lap 20, and there we go. Like, that was literally the race. Even our attempt to slam into the barrier went wrong. P8, second last, and look, that's very disappointing. But I'd say the ceiling for this race was probably P5 anyways. But look, yeah, going back to the instant Mercandies, look, if that was me on the inside, look, it was half-hearted to move. If I was going to make the move, I should have brake later. But again, it would have been nice if he'd left space. But look, I understand that. That was my fault. You know, I don't need myself to blame. But that was the end of the race. Mercandies somehow didn't have penalties that weren't properly applied. So great job there, Codemasters. And this is good, because this race is over with, and then we can move on to Singapore next week, so I'll look forward to that one a whole lot more.